We're back, baby. Just like that.
Oh, you already checked the audio?
I clinched the playoffs. Yeah, I checked it. I checked it when you were talking. Don't worry.
Hey, this guy's fast as fuck.
I'm fast as hell, and oh my god, no! We have two. The first two people eliminated. Garrett is eliminated, and Sean has been eliminated. Trade me your players.
That is depressing. I didn't even realize that people had been eliminated this week.
Didn't realize that either until I just opened the standings, and I'm looking at two E's next to Sean and Garrett. I
Damn.
kicked Garrett out, unfortunately, because I'm the one who beat him. But I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I just clinched the playoffs. I'm going for that. Well, Shannon won too, so I'm gonna need her to drop a game here at some point. But I'm going for that number one seed.
Yeah, I died.
You're not done yet.
I'm not done, but
We have 5, 6, and 6 teams now.
yeah, and I'm 5-7, unfortunately. So, as I mentioned earlier to you guys, I'm pretty much on life support here. I guess Andrew's technically not eliminated. He has 1% chance.
Nope.
I don't even know what the hell's got to happen to him.
He needs a bunch of these 6 and 6 teams to lose, and he needs himself to win like 3 straight. So, anyway, Spencer's telling me that we have to be quick today because he's hungry or some bullshit like that. I don't know.
Also, the last 2 episodes were way too long.
Yeah, they were. We'll fly through this one. Don't worry.
I would just like to hold on real quick. Just point out that we both just randomly after looking at the matchup between Andrew,
we picked almost at the tie.
We almost did pick the tie.
Okay, wait, we're gonna get there because this is hilarious. This is actually so crazy. High score of the week. Good job, Chris. 124.08. Good matchup there with whoever he was playing. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was a close one though.
That was like Nate with a pretty second highest score.
Like 114 or something like that. Unlucky. Nate would have beat almost everybody else, I think. Garrett with the lowest score of the week on the week that he needed to keep his playoff hopes alive. He puts up 81.16. Not like I just got a free win though. I mean, I had 100 something put up. I would have beat a bunch of other people too. Which brings me to the biggest point differential, which was me versus Garrett, 26.86. Now, here's where we get funny, okay? Listen to this. Lowest point differential. Oh, you're looking at the matchups. Oh, it must have been Mom versus Sean, right? 1.76 point differential? Yeah, it must have been them. Do you see how close that game was? No. Oh, wait, that means it must have been Ben versus Veronica. 0.58, less than a point, about a half a point differential. No, Shannon beat Andrew. All right,
Briggs, we're in the middle of something.
Briggs just ruined everything.
Hi, it's me.
I gotta boot you out of here, Briggs.
No.
You can come back later. Okay. Anyway, not Garrett. Shannon beat Andrew by 0.04. Less than a tenth of a point, which is just insane. Yeah.
I've seen closer matchups like between people online before, but I think that's got to take it cake on closest matchup I've ever seen between 2 people in one of our leagues.
And I think Andrew's math was almost right. He said he thinks Justin Herbert throwing like 1 yard less would have done it because every 25 yards a quarterback throws, they get 1 point. No, so like that math is wrong, right? The 0.04? I don't know. I'll have to figure out that math somehow. If 25 yards is 1 point, how many yards is 0.04 points?
You're asking the wrong person.
Anyway, yeah, it's actually insane. The fact that we were like, yeah, they're going to tie, and it wound up being by 0.04. Watching Justice Hill rip off that like 50-yard touchdown to save Shannon's week.
Yeah.
Not that she needed the win. She's 10-2 now.
Feels bad. It's just the way fantasy goes, man. It's just unlucky.
And then we get to your hair looks crazy right now, by the way. I mean, kind of fire. You look like Wolverine. Jesus, that's getting long.
I know. I need to get it cut.
Almost longer than mine, I think. I don't know. Anyway, most scrimmage yards. I'm sure you can probably guess that it was Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Fucking Saquon, dude.
And good
Why?
job, Beth.
Well, I'm just like, why? Insult to injury to injury to injury to insult. Like, I've just been getting absolutely cucked this entire season.
Is that the right word?
Yeah, I'm sitting in the corner and I'm watching Saquon fuck me in my own self.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, it does feel bad watching him just absolutely destroy. I think he put up like 44 points or something like that, which is kind of insane that Beth didn't score higher after she had like 44 from Saquon. But
The rest of her team was so bad. I just needed, needed anybody on my team to do anything.
Oh yeah, that was versus you. That's why you're so upset. Okay, yeah, that sucks. 302 scrimmage yards, by the way. The next closest I looked up, Jordan Addison with 162. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go. Let's scroll down here real quick. Yep. Oh, what is this?
My
you
only
changed your
saving grace is that I don't think I actually could have set a winning lineup to beat Beth. Like I didn't even. I don't know. I misplayed somebody on my bench. I don't think I really could have physically beaten her.
Oh, she put up 107 still. It's not like she did terrible. That's like fourth highest. She would have gotten beat by a couple people. But anyway,
Yeah.
she got the win. So she's 8-4.
Congrats,
She's one step closer to clinching. I think if she wins this week, she'll clinch, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So that'll be 9 wins for her. I don't think anyone can touch that. Yeah, that'll clinch it for her. All right. Insane week. Am I right? That was craziness. Let's do some predictions, shall we? Get you out of here.
Yeah, what's going on here? Who we got this
Unless
week?
you have any thoughts on anything else.
No. You and Shannon clinched. 2 people eliminated. A couple people still alive. A lot of 6 and 6s. A couple of 5 and 7s, and I think that's about it. We got 2 weeks left, right? This week and next week.
We're going into week 13. This is the week 12 breakdown. So 2 weeks left. Beth will 100% clinch. Actually, Beth could clinch this week if enough of the right people lose, even if she does lose, I think. So
the only thing I wanted to say was to remind everybody, in case they don't remember,
the Thanksgiving games.
And there are a lot of Thursday games,
Good call.
Especially early ones. So just make sure you have your lineup set correctly.
6 teams playing on Thursday. So
I think this is the most parity we've ever had in the fantasy league. I don't remember having this few people clinch a playoff spot in 2 weeks out. Like I feel like there's so many people who have a chance of winning. I'd feel bad if somebody fucks up their lineup and doesn't end up getting a spot that would otherwise deserve it.
Yeah. With 2 weeks left, I mean, we'll peek at some of these matchups. Let's there's so many people that could still sneak in. I guess that's how. Wait, how? Oh, that's how Andrew gets in because there's only 2 weeks left. He needs to win out, so he needs to win 2 straight, and he has the points to do it. I think so. If like 3 of the 6 and 6 people stay 6 and 6. He would still be there, and I think if he has enough points, he could get in. That's why they're giving him a 1% chance, so it's not over yet for him.
Her phone ringing?
Maybe. I'm gonna start with my matchup of this week, just because I'm the first one.
Who from New York is calling my work phone right now?
Me.
Okay. Yeah. First matchups, who? You and who?
Me and Chris. And Chris is 5 and 7, so still very plausible that he could get in. I get Drake London back off of bye week, and still everybody on my team is relatively healthy. I might get Devontae Smith back if I want him, so I'm feeling pretty good. I got a couple of decent matchups this week, like Derrick Henry the Derrick Henry Saquon Barkley matchup is going to be fun to watch. Neighbors with potentially, I mean, we got to go kind of quick here, so I can't break down everybody, but
no, I mean this is gonna be a good one. He's gonna be pretty dependent on looks like Tua having a good game on a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, versus the Packers is oof.
I'm assuming it's gonna be a little chilly, which they don't. They don't always do well in,
I
but
saw that
been
statistic.
he's been doing pretty well since coming back from his brain scramble. So I actually like the Dolphins to sneak one here. I think so.
All right, you taking Chris?
Uh, yeah, fuck it, I'll take
Okay, I
Chris.
thought you froze for a second, dude. That was the longest pause ever.
I think yeah,
I'll take myself.
I think you're actually gonna have a really good week too, but I'll just take Chris just to be different.
I think I'll just put up a pretty solid week. So if he has anyone go crazy, I mean, I could for sure lose, but I think team looks pretty solid for this week. See how my Broncos defense does against Jameis. I'm looking for 6 picks, so not a pick six. I want 6 picks. Six
Okay.
pick sixes, actually.
All right. Next
All right.
matchup.
Sarah versus Shannon. Sarah's 6-6. She needs a win here. She needs to win at least one of these next 2.
Make the playoffs, yeah.
Pretty much.
Do you have anyone on bye? No.
Shannon gets back Kamara because the Saints were on bye. Tyreek, questionable, but he has been for a few weeks.
Sarah had just lost JK for at least a week, probably, or
Yeah,
like
I saw
Thursday or
that.
something.
Cooper Cup. I think Debo's kind of ass right now, though. I don't know. Josh Jacobs has been really good.
I want to pick my wife, but I don't know. I like some of the matchups.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick my wife, even though I want her to lose so that I can catch up to her, so I can try to get that bye.
I'm gonna go with Sarah wins because Justin Tucker can't kick a field goal.
That is true. Arguably the worst kicker in the league. That's not true. All right, let's move it on. Veronica versus Garrett.
Brother's just playing for pride now, trying to play spoiler.
Yep, and he wrote, changed his name to Fantasy Doom, Giants Doom. Veronica also desperately needing a win here. Let's see. Ricky Pearsall put up a 0 for her, by the way, last week. But she gets back Josh Allen and Amari Cooper, both on her bench currently.
I'm assuming Garrett's not going to start Tommy DeVito again, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, he might. Geno versus the Jets is probably fine, though. Brian Robinson got banged up last game.
Yeah.
I think this is a good matchup for Veronica to potentially get her into the playoffs. I'm gonna take Veronica.
Yeah.
She's also, by the way, she's very upset with her 1-point loss from this past week.
Tyrone and AJ Brown though, and Waddle. I don't know. I like Garrett on this one. I think.
By the way, Jalen Waddle on Garrett's bench against me. He had 24
Cortland
points.
against Cleveland though.
Cortland's been going crazy this year, dude. Bo Nix loves him.
But she gets Josh Allen back and some reeling 49ers.
She gets Josh Allen and
yeah.
Amari Cooper, yeah.
I think this one's gonna be close, but I'll take V also.
Yeah, by the way, give me the Bills to beat the Niners by 1 million.
Yeah, I'll take the over solely on the Bills just putting up a curb stomp on them.
All right, here's your matchup, Spence. You versus Dad. Both of you guys also desperately need a win. Why is Dad projected so low? Probably because Pacheco's projected to be back this week, maybe? Oh, he has Pacheco. So he's good there. Tank Dell on his bench. JSN and Jaden Reed are both very hit or miss this year, I feel like. Austin Eckler was maybe injured?
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be another Jaden Reed goes crazy, and it's just going to be against me.
Why's your kicker on IR?
Oh, I don't know. He got hurt, I guess, during the game. He was part of why he missed so many kicks last week.
Your kicker on IR and you're projected 111?
I don't think they've taken his points into account yet.
Okay.
But I am getting a sizable projection on Joe Mixon. He's projected like 21 against the Jags.
Yeah, I expect 40 actually from Joe Mixon. I'm gonna bet the over on 3+ touchdowns for Joe Mixon versus the Jaguars.
I don't like Dad's Travis against Las Vegas, and I'm nervous that he's got the game of the week Lamar against Philly. So So I'm a little scaredy about that. And also, I'm like in QB hell because I don't know what to do. I think Brock's like dead, and I don't think he's gonna do well even if he does come back. So
So you have Drake May against the Colts, or hope that Anthony Richardson gives you an actual
I
performance?
I would be very not surprised if I lost to Dad. I have to pick myself because I have to believe I still have a chance at the playoffs. So
Interesting projection they're giving Dad currently. I have to believe it's because they. Oh, there's a Friday game too, by the way. Shout out, guys. Make sure your lineups are set for Friday. Check your lineups.
Okay, it looks like part of it is Eckler got hurt too. I guess he
Oh,
might
yeah,
not
yeah,
play.
yeah. So he's going to have to start. I don't know who. Maybe Tajay. Maybe he goes to the waiver. I'm not sure. But he's still starting two tight ends, maybe. Like, I don't
I've been
know. I mean,
rocking two tight ends.
Kate
Kind of
Otton's
work.
not the worst flex of all time, but he's got Tank Dell too, so he's going to have to spot start somebody there. Oh, I don't know. Give me Dad, because I think Jaden Reed has a good. I think Jaden Reed has a pretty good game against the Dolphins, and JSN could also blow up, and he's got Lamar. So, also, I just don't like taking the same person as you. That could be a close one.
I'm hoping so. I need
Moving
a win.
on, we got 3 matchups left. How are we doing? Okay, yeah, this will be a nice short one. Sean versus Ben. Ben crawled his way back to 6-6. I think he was like 2-6 at one point, if I'm not wrong.
And he gets Joe back, but he's playing
Playing
Pittsburgh.
Sean. Playing Sean, who put up a decent amount of points this past week. I believe.
That was without Brees Hall too, I believe. So
And he gets Brees back. He's got Marv on his bench. Still got Kyle Pitts. Still got Kyler Murray. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to beat.
by the way,
But Ben's got
I'm not
CMC
gonna.
back, so
I think I could be wrong. I want to say he. I want to say he did lose last week because he picked his quarterback wrong again. But let me double check.
who? Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no, he played. He played Jaden.
He played
Jaden.
the right one. Okay.
Yeah, he did. That's just unfortunate. He played. Who was that? Chris put up a fucking shit ton of points. So.
Yeah. I think
Um,
I don't know what Monty's injury is, but I think I'm taking Sean to get a sneaky win versus Ben and kind of start to kill Ben's playoff dreams. What are you going with?
I lost the matchup here. Hold on.
I'll read the entire thing out loud to you. How about that?
No, don't do that. Brees against the Seahawks. Ooh, that could be Opuka too. I'm taking Sean. I'm taking Sean.
Oh,
He's got a tasty matchup.
nobody believes in Ben. Is that your doorbell?
Yeah, it's Sarah Ranch.
Sarah doesn't have a key to her own house, by the way. All right, we'll move on.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of something.
We got the matchup. Next matchup is Nathan versus Beth, which is pretty insane because Nathan's 7-5 and Beth is 8-4. So, who you like in this one?
5, 8, 4. Taysom, Jalen. I don't think Saquon has as big of a week as he did last week or this week, but
Not
I think
44, but
he's still gonna have a pretty darn good week.
you feel
Jalen had a
about Najee
Jalen,
versus the Bengals? That seems like a kind of a rough matchup for him, right? No?
I just like to point out my luck here is that Elizabeth, by the way, last week played this Jalen Naylor guy. He had one catch for 5 yards and a touchdown. Like what is my luck with that?
What, he came in for a touchdown and went out of the game. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of bullshit. I bet is
So
crazy.
he put up
because
7 points against you? I mean,
literally getting carried by Saquon
Saquon.
and Jalen.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I like Nate on a bounce back on this one. He's got.
Oh, by the way, he has Bijan on the bench. And Gus Edwards, who may be filling in for JK. So
And Baker against Carolina. Yeah, give me Nate on this one.
I'll take Saquon's supremacy and just roll with Beth. Although she may not need to win. I'm sure she wants to win. But anyway, give me Beth in that one. Moving on.
Oh, wait. Why did I think he took Nate? Beth.
Andrew
Okay.
in a must-have-it or eliminated game versus Mom, who is 6-6, and good for him being in a matchup that determines his destiny against one of the people who he needs to lose. However, Jonathan Taylor had a rough week last week.
Oh, you're doing your thing.
She just comes in and just starts dancing on camera.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't have a key to the house, like you said. I don't know what's going on.
That's all right. That's not worse than Briggs coming into our Discord and started barking at everybody. So.
Oh yeah, it's just absolute chaos. This video. Whose
Uh,
matchup are we on right now? I'm so confused.
we're on Andrew and Mom. Did you not hear anything I said?
No, sorry. I was trying to remember. We both picked Ben or Sean on the Sean Ben one.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Andrew's got some work to do with his bench because he has nobody who's ruled out, but he has 2 people on IR still. So, anyway, yeah. So, CJ Stroud should be in a get right game versus the Jags. Jonathan Taylor had a rough week last week. He'll probably bounce back. He gets James Cook back, and he's in a must win game. So, gotta believe in him. However, Mom should have. Okay, yes, she has Kirk Cousins back if she chooses to play him. Might be rough against the Chargers. She still has Pat Mahomes. Justin Jefferson has a really, really good matchup against the Cardinals. And she has her choice of Zay Flowers and or Rashad Bateman versus Philly, which is also good matchups. So, wait, does she have... She now has 3... Why do you do this to yourself, Mom? She has 3 Ravens wide receivers. All the top 3. She's got Flowers, Deontay, and Rashad Bateman. You gotta make a decision every week now.
One of them's got to work, right?
Which one am I... Yeah, but do you start the right one? That's the real question. She might be able to start all 3 against the Eagles and be fine. Don't do that. That's probably a bad idea. Who are you taking here? Who are you taking?
I don't know. I like James Cook to have a pretty big game.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Cardinals' D's been a little bit stingier recently, but Addison's kind of popped off the last few weeks, and Justin Jefferson's kind of just gone into the shadow realm a little bit. Maybe I could be wrong on that, but
I think Jefferson's in a get right game here versus the Cardinals. They're not very good against passes, so I don't think.
All right, so maybe it's the Jetta's bounce back then.
Yeah.
I don't like Walker against the Jets very much.
And it's tough because I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see Andrew somehow mount a comeback and still make the playoffs, but I also want Mom to make the playoffs. So I don't really know who I'm rooting for here, but every time... I mean, Andrew's 4-8 for a reason, right? He's been very unlucky this year, so I'm just going to continue to bet on him being unlucky, and I'll take Mom.
CJ Stroud the bounce back week too. I'll take Drew just because I like his defense against the Jags.
Yep. Feels good starting the Texans against the Jaguars this week. Anyway, I think that'll do it.
I'm assuming that's not the defense Mom's going to use, but I could be wrong.
Would she have the Titans?
Against Washington.
Yeah, she'll probably put someone else in there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got 5 6-6 teams. You have to see how they shake out after this next week because everybody's so close in these standings, dude. It's insane. Any last thoughts?
Hey.
What was that English?
I'm gonna sweep Dad because I beat him earlier in this year. I'm gonna sweep him. I'm gonna sweep his ass, put him in the dirt.
Get out the brooms.
Rub some dirt in your eye.
Dad's about to pull off the trade of the century, and then you get destroyed. He's
Probably.
been cooking up a trade for like the past 12 weeks. Finally just figured it out. Anyway, guess that's it. See you all next week.
And to the New Yorkers, happy Thanksgiving. To the rest of you, see you in 2 days.
I'm thankful that my team is good this year.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye bye.